Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another weigh-in video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kristi. I'm currently following the WW Blue program, but I do provide the points for all three programs on my channel. And I just realized that is really, my glasses are glaring. All right, I'm gonna be blind for a little bit. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I did on the scale this week. I'm going to go over meal prep review and let you know how I like the breakfast and lunch. And lots of chit chat today. I have a couple different things I want to talk about. One of them is the follow-up on everybody's projects that we're working on for the end of the year, and just want to check in and see how you're doing with that. So as you all know, Thursdays are my weigh-in day. I do WW online. Maybe some of you don't know, but I do. And Thursday, my weigh-in video is kind of just my sit back, relax, chill, wing it. I have a couple things that I jot down because I don't want to forget about a couple topics, but really it's just kind of like my day to have a chit chat with all of you. So I'm going to start immediately with my weigh-in. I know some of you just like to hear how I did on the scale and be on your way, so I always like to start with that first. So for my weigh-in this week, I had a very good week. I was actually excited. You know when you have those weeks that you're really excited to get on the scale? I had one of those weeks. So I got on this morning and down 0.6. I'm very happy with that. I know that I'm losing much more slower than I used to. Some of it is just, I think, probably age and my body's just kind of getting comfortable. Some of it is things that I need to work on still. So for example, my steps. I am lucky this week if I got like 5,000 to 6,000 steps a day. It just was a real busy day and I was not making my steps a priority. Rachel, if you're watching, Rachel from Active Rachel Ann, she invites me to challenges all the time on Fitbit and I join them every time, but I am bound and determined I've got to do it. And it never fails. The ones that she doesn't send to me for a particular day, those are the ones I'll hit my 10,000 steps. But whenever somebody invites me to a challenge, forget it. I don't end up hitting it. So I definitely still, again, I know I sound like a broken record. I've been saying that over and over that I need to work on my steps, and I do. That is the one thing I need to get back to. I was doing excellent with my steps back before I got sick with COVID, and that was in July. And ever since then, I've just never gotten back to it. I guess I'm kind of like, part of me is afraid when I start getting, you know, out of breath. I guess it's kind of fear from having COVID, you know, where it's kind of scary, but I know it's just all in my mind and I'll get it back. So let me know how you all did on the scale. And as I always say, remember the non-scale victories are important too. So if you maybe didn't lose on the scale, but you might have tightened up your belt or, you know, fit into a new pair of pants or something like that, make sure to let me know that in the comments as well. Okay, next we're going to move on to meal prep review. So for breakfast prep, I did Pound Droppers skinny French toast muffins, and we loved those. My husband probably literally talked about those for like every single day for the whole 3 days. We did not miss a day with those. Sometimes we miss a day and bump it, but we didn't with those. Those were eaten every single morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I mean, my husband's words were, these are the bomb. You have to make these again. So they were really good. We really liked them. I did notice actually, after Deb, you pointed out to me, it did say in the directions that you could use the pumpkin, what are they? Western pumpkin bagelettes, which I just used regular bread, but it did say, or dried bread. And I didn't dry my bread out. I had it sitting out for maybe 2 hours, like out of the bag, but it wasn't dry. And that may be why it was so bulked up. If you remember, it was kind of bulked up when I made it. That may be why. But it still turned out good. I really liked it. I will definitely make that again. The teriyaki chicken casserole, not a big fan. It was just too salty. As I mentioned in my meal prep video, I didn't use low sodium, but it was way too much soy sauce. Way too much. And it was almost like possibly, I know Bonnie, you mentioned maybe the ingredient amounts were swapped. Like it should have been more water and less soy sauce. So what I think I would probably do is maybe bump the soy sauce. I used 1 1/4 cup. So I would probably bump the soy sauce to maybe 3/4 of a cup next time. I would bump up the water to probably 3/4 of a cup. So maybe use, you know, equal amounts of those, and definitely low sodium. So overall, I can definitely see that it would be good, but it was really dark in color. It did not look appealing to eat. It definitely needs some tweaking. And my husband, he did not like it at all. So the way that the teriyaki chicken casserole was itself, I would not do it again. I would definitely have to tweak it. But the breakfast, that was so good. The other thing I want to talk about is my nails in the meal prep video. A lot of you mentioned about my nails, which I don't have them on right now, but a lot of you had commented about my nails, asking me what kind of gel or powder or this or that I use. Y'all, those are my $5 Walmart Halloween nails. This is what they are. Let me see if I can get that to focus. All right, I gotta put my glasses on because I can't see if that's focusing. All right, I don't think it's gonna focus good. Anyway, they are press-on manicure nails. They are just little nails that you press on, but they had, I'll put a picture up, they had little, like a spider web on it with a bat on it. They're my Halloween nails. The ones that I ordered though, they actually, I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if you can tell on these. These ones are kind of like the pointed ones. They're like the pointed ones, and I don't really care for those. I don't care for the pointed ones, so I ended up cutting them. And I like to have mine fairly short too. So I ended up cutting them. But those are, yeah, they're $5.98 at my Walmart. So I'll put a link down below to show you the ones that I got. But they have all sorts of different Halloween ones. These are the nails that I get at the holidays at Christmas time. I have some red ones. They're red, and then the accent nail is like, I don't know, sparkly silver or something. So that's what I use. Very simple. I will say these are actually press-on, but I highly recommend getting some nail glue and using nail glue. I thought I could get away with it, and Sunday I went to show my husband my nails and realized that my pinky nail was gone. So my husband, remember the bowl, my red bowl with the bread in it, and I had the bread all broke apart? Let's just say my husband and I were digging through that bowl of bread looking for my nail. I don't know where it went, and we were so afraid that it was going to get baked in the breakfast, but it wasn't in there. I don't know where it is. So that's what my nails are. One more thing I want to talk about before I move on to our projects is I came across I want to let everybody know this is not a sponsored video or anything. I'm just sharing this with you. It's called Fetch Rewards. And it's pretty cool. You scan your receipts into this app and it gives you points from your groceries, and then you save up points, and you can actually use the points for real gift cards like Amazon or Target gift cards as it adds up. I mean, it's not like a whole lot. I want to say like maybe 1,000 points equals $1 or something like that. But I just started using it, and it is a really neat. And they sent me an email today saying that they can give a referral. They have a referral program. So I'm going to put a code down below for the referrals for that. Again, I am not making anything. I think I do get points if you sign up. So if you sign up and scan a receipt between now and Monday using my code, then you get 2,000 points added to your account. And I think they send me points too. It's probably like a point for point program, but this is not a sponsor. They're not paying me. They didn't ask me to review. I am just sharing this with you because I want to share it with you. And I thought it was really cool. What I thought is the best thing about this one is not only can you scan your receipts, your physical receipts, but your digital receipts. So I was able to connect my email to the app, and that way it searches through my email for like my Walmart grocery pickup receipts or my Instacart receipts. It goes through and looks at those. So I don't have to be finding different products and say, oh, yep, this is one. They scan through your app, through your receipt for you, and they give you points for anything that qualified. So I thought it was pretty cool, and I thought it was something worth sharing. So I'll put the link down below with the code that you put in to get your points. And I think it said, my email today said that you would have to scan your receipt by Monday in order to get that. So really cool, and don't feel obligated. I'm just providing it for you in case you're interested. I just thought it was really cool, and we all need to try and be a little bit more frugal these days, so every little bit helps. All right, so now let's move on to the projects. So I mentioned last week that I did my little spice reorganization project, and a lot of you jumped on board and were like, okay, yes, I want to do this. I want in. So I figure maybe every week we would just kind of follow up. I worked really hard this week on trying to put something together on like a challenge that we could do like through my website or a way that we could sign up, but I'm just not that tech savvy to do all that stuff, and I spent more time doing that, and I should have been working on my projects. So I didn't get my pantry organization done like I planned on doing, but let me show you what I did get done. Okay everyone, so week 2 of the project challenge, I'm not going to be doing my pantry after all. My pantry is actually not a pantry. I just have cabinets. So, and it's just a mess. It's a mess. But the reason it's not just about organizing it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a mess. It is, I have some containers that I'm going to be putting my dry ingredients. So that's why it's a bigger project. And I had my grandson this weekend, so I just haven't had time to do it. So I'm going to try and tackle that next weekend when I don't have him. But let me show you the project that I am going to do. So underneath where I keep my coffee, so usually you guys see me, like here's my fridge. There's where I usually stand by my table. My kitchen is not big at all. Like this is my kitchen. It's not big at all. So underneath here is where I keep a lot of just like my different kitchen gadget type odds and end things. So look at, it's just stuff just shoved in there. I have like, this is my things, my Instant Pot, all my accessories that I keep in there. I have my slow cooker in there. So some of these things are things that my mother-in-law gave to me, and then she passed away 2 years ago. So it's kind of like I really don't want to part with them, but I really, if I want to keep them for sentimental reasons, I really want to keep them and pass them on to my daughter. My daughter and her were really close. So this is my project. I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna take out the things that I don't use. Yeah, look, I forgot. I have a Slice-O-Matic. I completely forgot about that. See, this is what happens. We find new things. All right, here's some corn trays that apparently I got on clearance because I probably needed them, and they're still in the packaging. Those don't belong in here. My rotisserie. I have a rotisserie that I forgot about, and a George Foreman. Okay, here, perfect example. Look, bought these, not even opened. All right, here's something I found. I forgot I had. This is called Makin' Bacon, and it's for making bacon in the microwave. You just put these little pegs in there. You can tell how long it's been sitting in there. It's all dirty. You put those pegs in there and just hang the bacon over it. So if anybody's interested, it's called Makin' Bacon. I'll try and see if they have it in Amazon. If they do, I'll link it down below. Okay, much better. So I really want to invest in some contact paper. I realize that the shelves are kind of pretty dug up and old. So it looks much better. I have it at least kind of organized a little better. So this is the pile that I have. That is a lot of the stuff my mother-in-law gave me. So I'm gonna just put this stuff in a box, and then that I'll just mark it with my daughter's name. That can go to her. So there is a little project that didn't take too much time, but definitely needed to be done. So I got another project marked off, so I am 2 weeks for 2 weeks. So that was my project for this week. So let me know in the comments how you did. Did you get a project done? Again, this is just projects to do from now to the end of the year, once a week. It does not have to be any big project. If you have time to do a big project, great. And that's why I didn't get to my pantry organization, and let me show you why. When I organize my pantry, I am going to be using this. So these are dry food containers with lids. And I got this from Amazon. I'll put it down in the description box below. I'll put a link in case you're interested. But this is what I'm going to be redoing my pantry with. I don't have a big walk-in pantry. My pantry is literally cabinets. That's all I use is cabinets. So that's why I didn't get to it this week, because my pantry project is a little bit bigger than just kind of reorganizing my cabinet. You know, I I want to transfer some of the boxed dried foods like spaghetti, oats, the oats that I have and things like that. I want to put those into there. So I really need to find a week that I have a little bit more time. I did have my grandson last Saturday, so I just wasn't able. I can't really commit to anything when he's here. So I don't have him this Saturday, so I may try and work on that this Saturday. We'll see how I do with my grocery haul and everything. So let me know in the comments how you're coming along with your projects. Were you able to accomplish what you wanted to this week? If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you in my next video. I'm Kristi, and I'm Planning Us Healthy.